Why is it so cold in here? Oh, I know. It's because my Thai bank is frozen.
With mass bank account freezes, potential jail time for vaping, a repeal of recent cannabis laws, constant meddling with visas, Bangkok hoodlums harassing tourists with impunity, and beers now $8 a pop in Bangkok. Keezy, is this the beginning of the end for Western tourism in Thailand?
There's a lot changing, and it seems like everything's really difficult at the moment. Do you know how much I paid for 2 beers yesterday? I was on the beach club in Pattaya. Guess how much 2 beers were?
How much?
517 baht. I mean, it's a new place, it's nice.
Let's put the Australian and US conversion right there.
Unbelievable.
Off to True.
With passport in hand, the SoGood Visa ladies have said, Sam, you need to come around to True, my phone supplier, and see if I can find something that will help me reactivate my bank. I need to get this receipt. 06 3742. That was relatively painless so far. The time has come to go into my Thai bank, and let's be honest, I cannot be taking my Australian card to an ATM here and paying the 220 baht fee every single time you take cash out and cop the exorbitant, ridiculous exchange rates that those ATMs give out. Truth be told, I don't even want to use cash. I like to scan with my phone through the Thai bank.
I mean, what do you reckon? Do you think it's getting harder to stay here? And has the luster worn off Thailand a little bit?
The luster hasn't worn off for me, but there are some things here that they make it really difficult. Some things just don't really make sense. An example is you can go on that DTV visa, which is a 5-year visa to live here, but you're not eligible for a Thai bank account. Like, how are you supposed to live here for 5 years?
Doing 220 baht, withdrawal fees.
But not even that. Like, I pay my electricity, I pay my rent, I pay my phone, I do all of that through my Thai banking app. All these things are a necessity living here. So it doesn't make sense that you can't have a bank on those, like on this visa. And there's a bit of a disconnect between, like, we're trying to attract more people to come here, but there's more hoops that you have to jump through.
My gosh, there is a lot of foreigners in there. I'm going to take a punt and say that a fair portion of those people have had the same thing happen to their bank as has happened to my account. I'm a busy guy, so I'm going back to the OMS, see if we can fast track this somehow.
No case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call.
Hello, Smiley makeup. I got the receipt.
Yeah, you bring paper here.
The OMS have moved shops. I've never been here before. Got the whole building?
Yes, for building have four.
You build nightclub?
No, not yet.
Four-story nightclub? Visa agent downstairs, then party in the upstairs, nah?
I know you're into it. Yeah?
I love upstairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the OMS nightclub. It'll be coming out soon. But then I go bank and so many falang there. There's like 50 million foreigners there.
ลูกค้าพี่อะค่ะเขาเปิดบัญชีของออสเตรเลีย
I take my ID slip here, go back to the bank, and fingers crossed. The girls have just explained to me why there's been problems with banking here, and I'm going to explain outside. I've taken up enough of their time. I'm feeling more confident about this. The girls have explained what I need to take tomorrow to the bank. I didn't have everything I needed today. So that's a good result for now. Every time I need help with things like this, I just go to these girls and they've helped me out every single time, which is why I'm happy to promote their new business. And here is their cleaning business. You see that side cart? Professional condo cleaning service in Pattaya. Limited time promotion, 2,499 per month. Perfect for condos up to 40 square meters. Cleaning 4 times a week? 4 times a week? I clean my apartment, but not that regularly. Truth be told, 2,500 is probably a little bit out of my price bracket, and I kind of like cleaning my house. Keep it in mind, I'll put the information in the description and at the end of the video. The tall girl that we met in there, Nat, she is the DTV lady. So if you need any information about a DTV, you can come in and talk to her. Through these guys, I got my Thai driving license. They do a very speedy 30-day visa renewal if you're in a rush. And of course, all the retirement visas and all that stuff. So this is their new premises. If you need any of those services or you want to come and check out the OMS after dark disco, joking, SoGood is the place to go. They have never let me down. It's just starting to sprinkle. So I'm going to get out of here and then I'll tell you the banking saga. Apparently it's actually got nothing to do with us tourists and more to do with people from another country. You know, I'd love to go to Vietnam and I'd love to go back to Phnom Penh as soon as possible. I'd love to have a chat to some expats or tourists there, see what the hurdles are there and compare them to here and see if Laos or Cambodia, I know Myanmar's probably not the best example at the moment. Philippines, see if it's a viable option, because if things get tougher.
I wouldn't put that on there. When you're looking at options for places to live in Southeast Asia, because there is so many other options out there, what Thailand needs to be careful of is not sort of pricing yourself and not putting yourself out of the market and being like just too many hoops to jump through or becoming too difficult. Because this is an amazing place to live, and if everything else was just a little bit easier, it would just streamline that whole process.
See, a problem I have, a problem that every Westerner, particularly the Australians and the British, I hear this in the street almost every day. Our money does not go as far here anymore. The Thai baht is so strong at the moment, and it continues to be strong whilst...
I mean, the Thai baht's getting stronger, and to add on that, inflation, like the price of everything's going up. So it's like twofold of the price going up and everything. These $1,000, we used to come here with like $2,000. Like, you can't do that anymore.
Not possible.
Sorry.
Mail Khop kun krap though.
You can buy weed on possibly the last day that you can buy it, though.
There has been an announcement. It just came out. I'll throw that footage in right now. Something has popped up on Keezy's phone. What was that?
It says, from Tiger News, says that weed or cannabis has gone to medicinal use only.
That bit of footage we saw was
just
from
came now, yeah.
I do spare a thought for many Thai people, because they're surviving on super low budget, and with inflation here, that sucks.
Well, that's kind of relative though, because like where I live, as an example, out of the tourist areas, the price hasn't really gone up. Like, I can still get a Pad Krapao for 40 baht. Remember, we used to come out here with our tax returns. We'd come with like $2,000 and live like kings. We were the 2-week millionaires. We'd come here with like 2,000 Australian dollars.
Those days are gone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're ever coming back. And if the days continue like this...
Thailand will price itself out of the market. I think that.
You remember my friend Om? She was telling me she's got a new business. Well, these guys all have a new business. Sawati Care and Living. Exceptional support for your loved ones. So it's personalised in-home care, daily assistance and companionship, health and wellness monitoring, flexible care plans for short-term or long-term. Can be Thai, can be foreigner, Falang, no problem.
Yes.
I could get hit by a bus tomorrow, have a disability, and then I need something like this. Okay, I'm beginning to understand.
You need us to help you. Maybe you need just more perfect.